free speech, media freedom, and many other are entitled to it. But as long as
Sure, we are entitled to it. If you say but, you're changing the whole statement, and you are not the law, you are not the constitution. You're not going to tell us what to say and what not to say. Section 16 of the constitution protects us.
Rights. How do you view this incident within the broader context of online gender-based violence?
Thank you so much, Katleho, and good morning to the viewers. You know, Katleho, I
Ridiculous.
think if we're going to
Bro. Should I ask the question? Is this a she, a her, a he, or him, or they, them? I don't know. Don't want to misappropriately give people the pronouns around here. We're not trying to be summoned. We're not trying to get called and have to account for if somebody is a he, him, she, her, or they, them. We don't want that smoke because Stevie Wonder is calling everybody. They want to silence us. Imagine, bro. Where do you get the cojones to look at people on the internet doing their own thing independently and saying, we want to censor these people? Where do you get the cojones? The gall? Do you even have Steve? Hey.
really end gender-based violence, we must end it where it starts. It shouldn't be ended when action such as rape or murder takes place. Together with the Human Science Research Council, we have released the report that have actually shown high levels of gender-based violence incident, but where they also emanate because we've normalized soft violence.
What's soft violence, man? Is this soft? Come on. These people love to invent language. What they're doing right now is inventing language to try to censor us. They say there's soft violence. What do you classify as soft language, you ask me? I don't know. Stevie knows. Stevie knows because he's the one doing all of this. Soft violence. What world are we living in? Wokies, please wake up. The woke people in South Africa, the sooner you wake up, the better. Because y'all guys have went too left. This is too woke. You think independent broadcasters on the internet are Newsroom Africa? Or we are ENCA? We are not ENCA. We are people with thoughts and we just sit in front of our cameras and we say whatever that's on our minds. That's all we do. We don't read the script. We don't try to create a narrative. We see what's out there and we say what's on our heads. Free speech means, the protection of free speech means you protect even the speech you disagree with, not only the things you agree with. So just because you disagree with somebody about what they said about some female on the internet who's a celebrity, just because you disagree with that doesn't mean now you have to censor us. You have to censor even him. McG doesn't deserve to be censored. What are you guys talking about?
Normalized emotional, online, and various other nuances of violence, and we don't prevent it, we don't stop it. And this is why actually when you listen to Mr. Mukwebo's
what other form of violence is there beside me slapping you? Say I slap you, I hit you with these. Huh? Or say for example, we're here, but we ain't trying to shoot nobody. We don't got guns over here. We civilians. We respect the law. You know what I'm saying? If I'm ever gonna get a gun, it's gonna be licensed. Even though it's such a pain in the you know what to get a gun license in this country, but if I get it, it's gonna be licensed and I'm gonna train for it. Those are the forms of violence I know. What other violence is there? Soft violence. What are you talking about? Is the what are they talking about, bro?
utterances, which has always been a problem in the public. There's an outcry, such as many other platforms that have joined. So that's why we're coming out to say part of ending gender-based violence is where it starts.
So, DM, I mean, there's this ongoing debate.
That guy, ma'am, damn, said nothing, bro. Said nothing. Just saying, I'm going to censor you because there's soft forms of violence that are online that we have to deal with. It's like, what are you talking about?
About
Who's this
boundaries between free speech
person?
and hate speech. How does your ministry approach this delicate issue?
You see, in our national strategic plan, we've highlighted the importance of, looking at the role of various institutions, various individuals, and even companies or platforms.
What are you talking about? Let me listen. What are you
There's
talking
no
about?
doubt South Africa is a country with a rule of law. Free speech, media freedom, and many other are entitled to it. But as long as
Sure, we are entitled to it. If you say but, you're changing the whole statement, and you are not the law, you are not the constitution. You're not going to tell us what to say and what not to say. Section 16 of the constitution protects us from being jailed for saying things that politicians like you just happen to disagree with. What the hell are you talking about, Stevie? Stevie Wonder? What are you talking about? I want to hear you say, but what?
we are understanding of our responsibilities and our role in it, part of which also highlights that we must not actually undermine the Constitution. And in this regard,
Please don't undermine the Constitution, section 16, Stevie, okay?
where an individual's dignity has been stripped off, or where an individual has been undermined and there's a use or utterance that actually hides behind the definition of free speech, this is where we will have to then take
So we don't have free speech in South Africa. If you're gonna say something, free speech, if you're gonna say something, and they happen to feel good to know this thing, it destroys the dignity of somebody. It then they're gonna cancel you. They're gonna take you to jail. They're gonna summon you to parliament. Like, what banana republic is this that we are living in? And why do we have a minister of women, gender, and youth in the first place? What do they do in office, these people? Just now, they wanted to increase our tax. Value added tax, they wanted to increase it because they said the coffers doesn't have money. But here they are, they have a whole ministry of gender, women, and youth, whom we do not know what they do when the day starts and when it finishes. We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody. We have no clue. But we're spending money there. Blue lights, we give they, them, sir, ma'am, we give them. We give them. And then South Africans have to pay for things like this, bro. We are paying to be silenced. That's what's up. South Africans are seeing these things. South Africans are not dumb. Come 2026, come 2029, you guys are going to feel it at the polls. If you do not get your act together right now, bro, and I'm going to say these things while I still have the freedom of speech to say them. It's like, if you guys are not going to learn what happened 29 May 2024, if you guys didn't learn what happened then, hey, you still have a long way to go, man.
It's a test of what actually constitutes dignity, even in cases of free speech.
So you intend to summon Mr. Mokweba to Parliament. What do you hope to achieve with this?
Exactly.
In fact, I am not intending to summon. My statement from the department that we released yesterday was very clear. We refer matters of this nature to the portfolio committees, and two committees.
You are summoning him. You are summoning him to Parliament. A portfolio committee is a body of Parliament, bro. Stevie. Somebody get Stevie out of here, man. Stevie gotta go. Stevie gotta go.
Highlighted. One, it's a portfolio committee on women, youth, and persons with disability. And second one is also on technology communication. One, Parliament has its own responsibilities, its own powers and privileges. And we actually
to do what? Powers and privileges to do what? To summon people because you disagree with them and tell them to stop saying the things that bring down the dignity of Minnie Dlamini. Do you know Minnie Dlamini, bro? This lady. Who is this lady, dog? Is this a lady? I don't know. It's like, this is crazy.
highlighted its own privileges where it can summon individuals. And if they refer to chapter 5 of
Yeah, those are individuals in state-owned enterprises and big corporations that are privately owned that have a huge impact on our economy in South Africa. And also just any other politician, you guys can summon those people, not podcasters. Like, you summon me to Parliament to say what? Like, to tell MacGyver that he must stop saying the things he's saying about Minnie Dlamini. Do you know what Minnie Dlamini said about MacGyver? That is not even about that. But it's like, you guys are crazy. Y'all's minds are crazy. You have lost your minds. You want us to lose free speech in this country. That's all y'all want. Y'all are tyrants, and I hope South Africans start seeing through you guys. They start seeing you guys for who you truly are. You are just tyrants who want to silence us, because we are now starting to have an effect on the vote. We are starting to have an influence on the vote, on majority of South Africans. Actually, majority of South Africans are listening to independent media. This thing of you guys always influencing mainstream media like your Newsroom Africa, ENCA, SABC, those days are old. News 24, IOL News, all of them. Those days are done. They are done for. They are over. We're here now. Independent media. People are actually going to switch on to independent media. They're actually switching on to independent media and rejecting these narratives that you are pushing. And now you are coming after us. You are coming after us. You want to stop us from talking because now you disagree with us. Get out of here, Stevie. Ladies and gents, if you like this one, hit the sub, hit the like, open those notifications, because we're here. Stevie can go right to hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you came from, Stevie, respectfully, I have nothing against you. You are just crazy. You're just ridiculous. South Africans don't think like you think. They don't think this way. We actually love independent media. We love free thought. That's why millions of people subscribe to MacGyver. They subscribe to Podcast and Chill, because South Africans love listening to raw content that is unfiltered. That is unfiltered. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Skip it. What's your problem? If you say Minnie Dlamini is being cyberbullied, let her switch off the internet. Let her switch off the Wi-Fi and life continues. That's the problem with these people. Y'all live on the internet too much. You are not there in real life, bro. Y'all do not know what's going on in real life. Y'all are not there at all. Y'all are delusional. And you want to bring us into it, bro. Y'all are crazy. Ain't no way free speech is going in South Africa. We'll say things up until we'll expose the EFF for them singing "Kill the Boer, Kill the Farm." We'll expose the ANC for being corrupt and siding with Hamas and doing all of these crazy things, increasing taxes on poor South Africans and claiming that they support the South Africans. We'll keep saying these things. We'll talk about degeneracy in our society. We'll talk about these things. You're not gonna tell us. We're gonna talk about how horribly y'all guys are missing the economy. We are going to talk about these things. You're not gonna stop us, unfortunately. So we are here.